Welcome back to another episode of Fail or Fire, Spooky Season Edition. Ooh. I am your spooktacular host, Thundarius, and I'm joined by my absolutely terrifying co-hosts.
That dude Shades.
And green means Tapehead is near, and I have never been seen at the same time as him. So, I'm Dylan.
I'm wearing my spooky shirt. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ritz, bitch.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. This is Fail or Fire, where we tell you what we think is a fail, fire, or just plain mid. And today, we are bringing you more Ren. Now, yes, we brought the lights down today. Hopefully people don't hate it too much. This isn't a typical thing if you're new to us, but since we're covering Children of the Moon, this is going to be the last Ren that we cover before Halloween. We decided to bring the lights down a little bit and set the mood for Children of the Moon because we've heard some wildly conflicting reports in our comment section. There's people who are like, I know I love Ren, but I just can't rock with this song. I can't vibe with it. It's not for me. And then there's people that are like, this is nuts. It's really way out there. I love it. So I am not sure what to expect today. You guys have any thoughts on what to expect today?
No, actually. Like I said, we keep up with the comments pretty well. And yeah, it's almost split down the middle. I like the weird. I like to get a little eclectic. So I'm hoping it's as out there as people have said. I think I would dig that.
I'm just here for it. Try me, bitch.
So it should be interesting to see what happens and what we do here. Now, just a couple of updates right before we hit this video. If you're new to us, we will put a playlist at the end with a screenshot of all the different red stuff that we have covered thus far, so you can see how far we are into our rabbit hole journey. And the poll, we said it was coming back. It's not coming back until next week because we're going to cover Money Ties next week because it's new. Ridden made a video about it. We were bummed we didn't get to be a part of that. So we're going to go ahead and cover it right away and get it out of the way. Poll will come back next week. So without further ado, this is Ren, Children of the Moon. You guys have anything else to say before we roll into it?
I've been waiting for this one.
Ditto.
Let's do this. On the moon.
When you are the moon, the best for you can be is a full moon. Like 3/4, no one gives a shit about him.
My sadness becomes me. What was that? Whoa.
The children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. Can I get that rhythm that sends shivers down your spine? In the sewers of the city we will wait until the night. When the night's black ink holds the moon in the sky, we will take to these streets where we beast move with pride. It's a Children of the Moon intervention, with the hairs that stand on end when you feel tension. A different breed with a scabs, with a scum, with a grit, with a grind. And we dance to a very different
We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows, so we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon, we dance to the beat of a very different drum. I dance to the beat of a very different drum, that's for sure. I said, oh, can I get that rhythm that sends shivers down your spine? In the sewers of the city, we will wait until the night. When the night black ink holds the moon in the sky, we will take to these streets where we beasts move with pride. It's a Children of the Moon intervention We're the hairs that stand on end when you feel tension. A different breed. We're the scabs, we're the scum, we're the grit, we're the grime, and we dance to a very different drum. Okay, well, I had no clue what to expect with all the split down the middle of the comments, but yo, Thundy loves horns, man. If you got some dope ass brass going on, I'm in there, man.
I love the way it started. It definitely is a little bit different. It's still very Ren. Obviously, he's pretty diverse, but it is different. It's unique, but it's still very much him. It gives me a kind of Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. You know, it feels like something from a musical or something kind of along those lines. And I'm having fun.
I have no idea what's going on here, but I'm digging it. My only complaint is mimes don't talk, sir.
You probably don't know what's going on, Shades, because you're wearing your sunglasses at night.
Ah, I wear my stunner shades at night.
Oh, we got Dylan eyes, but they're hidden in the shadows.
It's creepy.
So there was some really interesting stuff here. I liked how it started out with some title cards, like it's a silent film. If
Yep.
you are a long time viewer of our channel, we used to do a Mikey Myers satirical parody / original story short series every October. We did 3 seasons of that. If you guys want to check it out, they're all very short episodes, but we did one with our buddy Dustin from 3B Video and the Deep Cut podcast in his video store. And it was all silent. And we had title cards and things like that. It was really fun. But it was cool. This is definitely very artistic. I like the old school horror vibes, like Nosferatu and things that he's pulling all of this from.
At the beginning was pretty dope.
Get a little hatchet.
Spooky Hatchet.
Shout out Victor Crowley.
Shout out Adam Green.
Y'all have never seen Hatchet. You're fucking up. You're fucking up. Go see the Hatchet franchise right now. It's perfect for spooky season. We had our intro title, which gave us a zombie coming off of a cross. Is that something he's saying? Jesus was the first zombie?
I don't think he said that.
I said that.
It's very controversial.
Excommunicated.
I've gone too far this time. I'm gonna have to turn my back on you.
This room's really fucking cool. I wonder how long it took him to write stuff all over. We saw some similar things in Animal Flow last week.
This room, it took 36 and a half minutes to decorate.
Are you bullshitting me or do you actually know that?
No, not a clue. But if you say it with conviction, it sounds real.
Until the renegades who know everything about Ren correct you in the chat.
Somebody knows, I'm sure.
Let us know in the comments.
They already watched behind the scenes.
Shout out everybody who's in the live premiere right now. We do live premieres for these every single Friday at the same time, same place. You got librarian exorcist Ren right here.
Very studious.
Now, this is something you would see on an episode of Shades After Dark.
Gosh.
Kinky.
But a nice classic callback to exorcism films. And then we got Shade's favorite scene with the talking mimes. Or did they talk?
All right, well, I guess fair enough. He could have been lip syncing it, so
Ah. Ah, ah, ah. All right. Let's quit goofing off. Let's go back to the song.
We're very different.
Yes, Steve. Don't say nothing.
Once upon a time that was not long ago, there lived a little boy infected by the evils of this world. In his heart, the madness was growing until he leaked anger into his veins. And when he grew, he didn't grow up, he just grew more and more insane. He felt pain in his brain, flames, blisters, bloodstains, bipolar hurricanes. Tried to remain sane, no, but the tune flame burning up in flames. Oh, what fun, dance to the drum, drum, drum.
Once upon a time, that was not long ago, there lived a boy infected by the evils of this world. In his heart, the madness was growing until it leaked anger into his veins. And when he grew, he didn't grow up. He just grew more and more insane. He felt pain in his brain, flames, blisters, blood stains, bipolar hurricanes, tried to remain sane. Oh, but it's in vain, burning up in flames. Oh, what fun, dance to the drum, drum, drum. This dude is always writing crazy shit. He's always doing something different in every video. I love the fun he's having with his voice in this, and how much he's just getting into this with each character he plays every time the scene changes.
This has been a lot of fun just to ride along with. You get super sucked in. It is perfect for the season. It's got a little spooky, creepy vibes going. The instrumentals are great. Yeah, the horns are a nice addition. You know, something a little atypical. It's a nice twist.
What a twist!
So the new scene we saw here was doing an autopsy, or what looks like it should be an autopsy. I would assume that this guy's dead, but you never know. They are the children of the moon. They could be making some sacrifices. Reminds me of the movie The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Have you seen that one?
Of course.
Such a good movie, man. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Speaking of horror movies and these lyrics, man, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay, and I relate a lot. I have bipolar hurricanes, and it's a son of a bitch. Are we ready to, I guess, finish this one out?
Let's ride it out.
We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows so we never see the sun. Creatures of this city and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. We weave through the city like a poisonous thread. We're not quite living but we're not quite dead. We all sing along to a very different tune. We are the children that worship the moon. We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum.
Hell, he looked a little bit too happy putting those organs against his face.
I thought so too.
That was gross.
Disgusting.
That definitely didn't happen in The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
No, they never crossed that line.
Look, he's so happy. Look at that face.
That's scary.
It looks really pixelated on my screen, but it's crazy looking. He's got to look at him. Go back. I want there we go. Look, he's so happy. That man is psychotic. Lock him up.
Fresh meat, fellas.
Oh, fucking way.
He always gets so into his acting. That's what makes it so much fun, is he really commits to the bits.
That tail end there, it picked up like a horror movie score. It was sweet with the like kind of vibe.
The climax, if you will.
Yes, indeed, the third act.
That definitely changed the vibe a little bit there at the end with the music and him just going all psychotic serial killer over here. That was Children of the Moon by Ren. Which one of you lovely fellers would like to start us out today?
All right, I'll go first. So when it first started, it was pretty dope, the silent movie stuff. And then the zombies, I was like, wait a minute, is this a Michael Jackson Thriller thing? Then it went away, and then I started jamming out, and then the mime started talking. But I'm gonna let that slide because he wasn't talking.
Yeah.
Are the Children of the Moon the music industry?
Deep thoughts with Jack Handy.
Well, I didn't think that until towards the end here with him being a weirdo in the organs. Just the whole ending there just made me be like, whoa, this is okay. I mean, it did definitely start off weird, but definite fire. I mean, like usual, yeah, the guy can't fuck up.
I definitely can see why the Renegades have been kind of split on this one. It's out there. I was hoping it would be as eclectic, and it was even more so. I think it's a fire. I love how unique it was. I love how it was just fun. Like the subject matter is dark and spooky and all that jazz. The imagery was a little gory, but it's a good time. Like I said, it definitely has kind of a Halloween musical feel, Nightmare Before Christmas kind of vibes at times. I love how the tone changed at the end and went with like a traditional like 80s horror score. Actually predates that, even like going back to like Psycho, the shower scene reminded me of some of that. Even it was a fire. I think for me, what I've discovered, and every Renegade seems to have like and I call ourselves Renegades now, they all seem to have their own like favorite flavor of what he does. And I think the more out there or eclectic, the more I'm gonna like it. I really was stoked on Animal Flow, and I ended up digging the acoustic version more. Yeah, I just think for him, when he does stuff, I think the more out there, the more kind of way left of center, I'm probably going to dig it. And this was no exception.
Complimentary kitty cam. He was like, "What is happening? What? We got to show you to the internet, kitty. You're famous now." Oh, you're not a fan? Okay. She will not sign autographs. Don't ask. I was having a hard time. Like, I guess I can see why you might not dig this, especially if you're not into like horror and some more off the wall stuff. But with what we know about Ren, most of his stuff is pretty eclectic and off the wall. I guess it really didn't surprise me how it went, and getting to hear the different style that he went with this time, and more horns and the homage to horror movies and different styles of horror throughout the video. I don't understand why people wouldn't like it, because this was fucking fire. This was perfect. This was a great recommendation for us to cover for Halloween, for spooky season. Thank you everybody who recommended this to us. I know that there's some others that they recommended that we'll probably cover well before next Halloween, but for our first Halloween with Ren, I think this fit really, really well. Once again, related to a lot of his lyrics. The music video was very, very creative. I liked everything they did with it. I can't imagine how much work went into this with all the various scenes that they did and the styles that they played with and everything like that. So it was definitely fire. I love it. This is going to be a really, really fun one to edit. Guys, should we talk to the Renegades real quick? Should we do that?
Always.
Hey, what's up?
All right, what's up, Renegades? Once again, shout out to everybody who made our premiere every single Friday, 12:15 p.m. Central Standard Time in the US, 6:15 p.m. in London. You can catch these videos live in the chat with us. We're always there hanging out. We got a group of regulars that are usually there if they can make it, and it's a whole lot of fun. Right now, you're going to see the playlist on our screen of everything we have covered for Ren. Like we said, moving forward, we typically do polls. Before Halloween started, we were doing polls every week. Whatever you guys pick is what we covered the following week. After we cover Money Ties next week, we'll be bringing those polls back. I think Money Game is definitely going to be in that poll. So I'm expecting that one to win, but I guess we'll see what happens. I don't think Ren has anything for Christmas. I could be wrong. Let us know already. We want to plan ahead if there's anything that we should cover specifically around Christmas time, or if we should just stick with the poll and anything new that drops. So let us know in the comments below what you think about that. Well, boys, I don't have much else other than check out the rest of our series. There's a lot of great stuff on there that people just won't give the time of day for some reason. Echo, Chris Webby, we got some heavy metal stuff on there and a variety of things. We would really appreciate it if you guys could check us out, some of our other videos, if you could share our Ren videos out there, because our views are dropping. If you guys keep disappearing, I guess I don't know how far we're going to get down the rabbit hole. But we appreciate every single one of you who are here, who do share our music, our videos, who do talk about us in other groups, and we appreciate every single one of you. Well, let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail, fire, or just plain mid. Like and subscribe if you had a good time today. If you become a channel member for $1.99 or above, you get these sick boy Ren emojis that you can toss in comments on videos. You can use it in the live chats. You can use them on live streams when they come back. There's a lot of cool stuff, and it helps us out tremendously because it'll eventually get us to making content full time. We have a lot of cool stuff planned. So with that being said, we are Cyber Skull Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will keep bringing you the heat. You know what we're dropping tomorrow, Dylan?
Lincoln Park.
More Lincoln Park. We have covered their first 2 videos. Tomorrow is number 3, and we will see you then. Catch you later. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Well, Art the Clown sucks.
That's getting cut.
No, you put that in there.
No.
Yeah. Art the Clown is a mime, and he would not last a day in Broward, Illinois. Put that in there.